Can I have a? Can I?
Oh, please.
I have a story that I think you guys would enjoy.
Oh, I got to hear this.
But it very little to do with me. I'm just looking at that picture of the Three Stooges.
Oh, there you go.
Mo is our leader.
Yes, yes, he is. Okay, so did you guys ever go to the Three Stooges convention in Trevose?
I think John did.
Every year.
I think John, are you kidding?
Okay, I don't even know if I've told this story on the podcast before.
John got perfect attendance at the Three Stooges convention.
Yes, I got a gold star.
Okay, so I went about 10 years ago with my buddies from the Found Footage Festival.
Yes.
So we went, and it was the best time. They had a Shemp room, which was like just a room showing just Shemp.
Yes.
But he did solo movies. There was another room where they were showing the movie from 2009 with French Stewart Sean Hayes and Will Sasso.
Right, Will Sasso.
We walked in, and it's just like 8 different guys kind of sitting by themselves, and we went in, and they're watching it, but it was just, it was like 20 chairs, like in like a little mini conference room, and they were just waiting for the movie to start, but it was just the DVD menu on a loop.
Yeah, it's not.
And we're like, all you had to do was just push the button.
Yeah.
But
you're waiting.
We're like, is it somebody? And we just decided to sit there to see how long it would take. We waited for 15 minutes, and people just kept watching this. And then finally, my buddy just wanted to push it. But my favorite story is Adam West was at the one that we were at. Like he was
Adam West.
He was in the Outlaws Is Coming, the 1967.
Oh, was he? Okay, so that was the connection.
Yeah.
So he was there like signing autographs or whatever, and I was in the lobby, the men's room in the lobby, and people are everywhere, and they're all excited because Adam West is going to be coming out of his session, walking out, leaving, and everybody's going to see Adam West, and they're all excited. And I was in the men's room, and it's like a couple of urinals, stalls. I'm in a urinal. And
I have to take a leak.
I have to go to the bathroom. That was more William Shatner. I apologize. But
that was Shatner.
That was Shatner. But so there was what I gleaned was probably about a 13-year-old boy named Kevin in the stall next to me. I'm in the urinal. He's in the stall, and I know this because Kevin's dad was at the door.
Yes.
And you could hear this commotion, and so I'm peeing. Adam West is coming up, and this kid, I guess his dad's like, "Hey, Kevin, Adam West is coming. He's coming. You better hurry." But this kid is in the stall.
Yeah.
And he's like, hurry, Kevin, he's coming. And then I can just hear this, and it just goes away. And he goes, "Oh, Kev, you missed him." And then he goes, "Kev, you all right in there?" And the kid just goes, "I think I'm going to be a while." It was the saddest interaction I've ever seen.
It'll take 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah.
Well, the same event I was at with him. Curly's grandson's there, Curly G.
Wow.
And he's trying. He makes videos. And he's trying to make new. There's a couple of guys in California who make new Three Stooges type films, and he's Curly G. He builds himself as Curly's grandson. But when I went to it, there was a professional Mo, Larry, and Curly impersonators there, and the Curly guy was a guy named Dave Knight. And actually, just because you're bald with you're fat doesn't mean you're curly. He looked like the end of Total Recall, big thyroid problems.
Right.
Well, people were posing for a picture with him, and they're pretending to poke him in the eyes and slap him and pinch his nose. Well, it's about 45 minutes. I go in the bathroom, probably the same bathroom you were at when I was at it, and he's in there putting Neosporin over his face. It was all slap marks.
Oh, my God.
Well, I read a biography of Shemp recently, which tells you how exciting my life is, reading books about Shemp. And this author, his theory is that Mo's slaps and bangs, because Larry had a series of strokes.
Yeah.
Curly died of a cerebral hemorrhage. I think Shemp had some problems. He thinks that it was all compounded, because they did a shitload of live shows.
Yeah.
Like they did all those shorts.
Yes.
But Mo had them constantly on the road. They were constantly on the road somewhere, like all these little small towns or up in Canada. Sitting on stage, he would be slapping. He thinks Mo's beatings led to the early death. Shemp died. He was 60 years old. He was coming home from the racetrack with 2 buddies in the back of a cab. And they're sitting there, they looked over, and Shemp's dead. Shemp was just died in the back of the cab.
Oh, my God.
And they think, this author thinks that Mo and his beatings led to an early death for all three.
Oh, man. Imagine that. He warned them.
I'm warning
He tore their
you.
tonsils out.
I believe, not to contradict you, you read the book, but I believe Shemp actually died of a YI autoimmune disorder.
Mo was going to be a heart doctor, and that's why his book's called Y Aorta. Y Aorta. The college went to was, listen here, you. The last one. Larry grew up in Philadelphia. His brother and sister lived in Northeast where we live at. And one time I was detailing a car, I used to after high school or college, and a Lincoln Town Car pulls up, and a big African-American gentleman, limo driver, pulls up and goes, yo, can you do a quick wash in his car? Guess what I have in the back? I go, I don't know. And he goes like and pokes me. He didn't really do it. He went like that. And I thought, is that some like gang symbol? I don't know what's going on here. Yeah. I don't know this Crips, right?
Is it 3-Pac?
Yeah. And I go, no. He goes, in the back was Larry's brother and sister. He wrote a book, and he was going to Marlowe Books on book signing.
Wow,
the car looked nice.
Great.
We got Larry's brother. Give him shiny tires.
When I was in seventh grade, I learned that I started really getting into girls, and I learned that girls love guys with a sense of humor. So I got really into the Three Stooges because I thought that would get girls.
Oh, well, Gilbert Gottfried used to do that thing. I've never seen a girl go with Shemp. But Tom Bergeron, who used to host the Hollywood Squares, and when he was in college, he found out where Larry was living in the old actors' home. So he wanted to interview him for a college project. So he goes and interviews him, and then at the end of the interview, he says that Mo's still alive, right? And Larry, yeah. You want his phone number? So he gave him Mo's phone number. So he calls Mo and explains who he is, and Mo said, "Who gave you this phone number?" And Tom Bergeron said, "Larry." And he said there's a pause, and then Mo says, Larry.
Those videos of Tom Bergeron videotaped it. This is like early 70s. Yeah. But it's funny, in the middle of it, Larry's talking like we're talking right now. Then he goes, isn't it time for lunch?
There's a famous clip of Mo on the Mike Douglas show with Ted Knight from the Mary Tyler Moore show. And it's the funniest thing. It's old Mo with white hair, and he's on the Mike Douglas show.
Yeah. The only one angrier than Ted Knight.
Yeah, exactly.
I read Mike Douglas, the biography of him. Came out 20 years ago.
Mike Douglas? Really?
Is he from Philadelphia?
No, he did a show in Philly. But he wasn't from Philly.
But he said Mo would get to the KYW studios early with a bag of lunch and just wait till the show started. He was always on the show, several times before he went. But Mo just like a little old man sitting there with a bag, just waiting to go on, and very interesting. And when you were at Maryland, when you mentioned Adam West, the Stooges movie they made was called The Outlaws Is Coming. It's a comical western, but Sally Starr is in it, who was a TV.
Really, Sally Starr's in it?
Yeah.
Wow, Sal, our gal Sal, holy cow! Well, we killed enough time talking about the Three Stooges. And our next
it's America's stupidest podcast. Think NPR for dummies. This is the McGonigal Podcast.